trying to take over our country.
And her continuing to spread this misinformation like this is a violation of her bond. So then bam, she gets arrested again. Here's another mugshot. And she gets out on bail, so she's free again, but this woman is an absolute menace. Remember IT guy whose security badge she took and used to access the voting machines? She starts trying to shift the blame off of her and onto him, and she starts publicly throwing this poor guy under the bus.
He knew what was going to happen with his badge, yes.
So then police, they go and raid IT guy's family's house, and they confiscate all of his family's phones and a bunch of their electronics, and they end up getting a bunch of hate mail from random people, and then months later the FBI raids his house a second time and they take the rest of their electronics. Tina is just out of control for blaming that guy. Is anyone gonna stop her? Until at some point during all this, Deputy Clerk Belinda, she gets smart and she decides to take a plea deal in the election tampering case. And her deal involves agreeing to testify against Tina. But Tina, she's not worried about it at all. I mean, she's still out there talking trash, speaking publicly about the case.
What do you think the chances are that you are in prison a year or two from now?
Well, I'll tell you, if I thought I was going to prison, I would probably be on the beach somewhere.
So then, after 3 years of court delays, the election tampering case finally goes to trial. And of course, Tina can't help herself. She's got to speak up in court. And she argues that she shouldn't be sent to prison for election tampering because one of the reasons she gives is that she thinks she shouldn't be sent to prison because the prison beds aren't up to her standard.
I have health problems that would not be treatable in the Department of Corrections. First of all, I need a magnetic mattress.
But the judge, he is just not having it, and he lets her know that she is full of shit.
You are no hero, you abused your position, and you're a charlatan who used and is still using your prior position in office to peddle a snake oil that's been proven to be junk time and time again.
So then Tina's found guilty, and she's ultimately sentenced to 9 years in prison for election tampering. And after all that, I'm sure she still thinks she didn't do anything wrong.